So we're outside. It's a fairly nice day. It's a little cloudy though, and I'm probably gonna have to keep changing the exposure because the sun comes out and then it hides, and then it comes out and then it hides. So I'm here today to finally answer all those Q&A questions you asked me like 6-7 months ago. So I'm gonna answer the important ones. And of course you can leave me more questions in the comments and I'll answer more in the future. So I'm gonna continue to make videos, and this channel's not going anywhere. This will just be a gaming channel where, you know, other gaming videos will be, and there might be some Wizard 101 videos, but in general I want to start a new channel where I can rebrand, start fresh, and do the thing that I've always wanted to do with videos, which is, you know, like live skits and music videos and vlogs and, you know, all that good stuff. Now, I actually don't have a channel name yet for the new channel, but once I do, I will let you guys know, and you can go subscribe, of course, but I do have videos ready to put up. I just have to come up with a good name, so we will see what happens with that. But anyway, we're going to get started with the Q&A and start with the first question. So the first one comes from Harvey B. Raps. Looking forward to the mixtape. Let me know when it drops. Where did IAmTheChezz name come from, and what is your favorite spell in Wizard 101? Now, I already answered this question a long time ago, a couple years ago, as to where I got my name, but I will answer it again. I started making videos a long time ago, and it usually revolved around, you know, real life stuff, filming things with my friends. And so Tony Spagoni, we were in high school, and he had a project where he had to do something about a book. So we did like a news report type thing to discuss the book, and we came up with fake news reporter names. So he was Ken Falcon, and I was Bob Sanchez with 2 Z's. So after that, you know, all our friends and family members saw the video, and mainly Tony's dad, but some other people as well, started calling me Bob Sanchez or Sanchez, and eventually, you know, it kind of stuck. I kind of liked the name, and so I shortened it to The Chezz. When I made a new channel, I was like, yeah, I'll just be The Chezz. That sounds good. And so that's where I got the name IAmTheChezz, because I am the And what is my favorite spell in Wizard 101? Obviously, I have the top 10 best looking spells in Wizard 101. Orthrus is definitely one of my favorite spells. Gnomes is definitely one of my favorite spells. Yeah, those are 2 of my favorites. And Mystic Colossus. Yeah. Are you gay? Are you a boy? Are you a boy? Are you a boy? Now, I don't know why people always ask me this, and I'll freaking, look, I'll check right now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh god, not again. Not again. IAmTheChezz, I was wondering, what is your thoughts on starting Myth PvP? And my main question is, what was the reason why you started getting into YouTube? PvP is not something I'm good at, nor is it something I'm really that interested in, so I would never really do PvP seriously, and not in videos either. And why did I get started with YouTube? I started making videos when I was like 9 years old. I'm currently 21 as of the recording of this video, so I've been doing it for a long time. Again, just like silly little videos with friends. My mom and dad had like a camera that had like cassette tapes, and I would just use it for fun. I would just record random things with my friends. Nothing like in particular. It was just whatever we came up with that day. We would just record all the time, just have it shooting. This was before YouTube and everything, I believe, so we didn't like upload it. It was strictly just for us. And then eventually I did start getting into YouTube, just watching it. I had an account, you know, so I could like videos and whatever, or rate videos at the time. And then eventually I was like, I'm just gonna start uploading random stuff. And it started with like Mario videos and like Halo videos and just stupid gaming videos that were really bad. You can even see some of them on my old channel. But eventually I started playing Wizard 101, and that's kind of when things started, when I started to get views and subscribers, and I started to get really into it. And then me and Tony have always done skits and stuff on other channels that I'll probably list in the description or something. So nothing really got me into it. It was mainly just I really enjoyed making videos in general, and eventually I just continued to do so. You know, it's an easy way to share videos with people. Have you always loved the people who support your videos like Nick, Ant-Man, etc.? Have I always liked them? Of course I've always liked them. And I mean, it's same to all you guys, anyone that supports my videos, not just the people I talk to or know personally, but anyone who supports my videos. Of course I like you, I love you. Your feedback, your support is what motivates me. So of course, anyone that supports my videos. But them in particular, the people that were in my videos, like the people I'm friends with, I do lose contact with some of them, like Anthony, Ant-Man, I don't really talk to that much. We're still friends, of course. Same with Nick, we're still friends, we just don't really talk as much. I still love those guys. It just so happens that we don't have as much time to talk anymore. Yeah, there's nobody I've really started to dislike. Like anyone I liked, I still like. I'm a very laid back guy. You know, I like everyone. Are you still a virgin? I am not. When do you plan on quitting Wizard 101? You're amazing. As you've seen, especially people that have known my channel for a long time, I take a lot of breaks. I go on a lot of hiatuses. I'll make videos for a couple months and then I leave for like 6 months or more. I mean, I think I'll always come back to it, but even today, I don't really play it all that often. So I kind of already have quit in that sense. And like I said in the beginning of this, I do want to start making other videos. Wizard 101 is not going to be a priority if it really shows up at all, because Wizard 101 isn't going to last forever. So I might as well start now and start, working towards the future. Are you a virgin? Question mark. Wink. Why do people want to know this? Do they want to take my virginity? Did you want to pop my cherry? Is that what you wanted? Can you please beatbox on camera? I know you don't like it, but just do it. Maybe if enough people berate me and ask me to, I will, but not in this video, I'm sorry. What would be the best way to start Twitch/YouTube? Regardless of what it is, whether you do photography, whether you do video making, whether you do pretty much any like artistic type thing, any sort of creative thing, which includes Twitch and YouTube, just make sure when you start, it's doing something that you love, doing something that you truly like doing. Even if you get thousands of views, if you're doing something you don't enjoy, then it's not worth it, and you're gonna slowly crumble. You're gonna start to dislike it. It's gonna feel more like a job than it does a hobby. Regardless of what you're starting, Twitch, YouTube, just make sure it's doing something you enjoy. Be yourself and do it because you love it, and don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone tell you no. Just do what you desire to do and enjoy it. How are you so funny? You made me spit out my milk. You made me laugh so hard. I don't know. I wouldn't drink milk, but how am I so funny? I don't know. I just say what's on my mind. I babble. If you think of something, you spit it out. You just say it, you do it. No regrets. Just say what's on your mind, folks. But yeah, it's all about just being confident. It's being quick-witted. I don't think I'm that funny, honestly. I don't find myself to be that funny. So I appreciate that you think I'm funny, and I will continue to try to be funny for you. Would you ever vlog, Tyler? I've thought about it. I definitely would. It wouldn't be daily vlogs, just because of the simple fact that day-to-day life in my life is not very interesting. But I would definitely consider vlogging when I, do something worthwhile. Would you guys watch a vlog? If you're watching this, tell me in the comments if you would watch me if I did vlogs, because that would be nice. Hello, I have a couple of questions. Are you going to vote Kanye 2020? Depends who else is running. Possibly, though. Do you plan on quitting Wizards anytime soon or near future? Kind of already discussed that. Anal? In general or with you specifically? Opinion on #LoveWins. Totally supportive of it. I mean, if you love somebody, you should be able to be with that person, regardless of gender or race. If you want to be with someone, be with them. Opinion on online/long distance relationships. I've done both for pretty long periods of time. Totally supportive. Doesn't work for some people, does for others, but in general, totally okay with it. Because falling in love with someone and connecting with someone, it's a lot bigger than just, physical contact. You can love people for various reasons, and just because you're not face to face in person doesn't mean you can't have a relationship. It can work. Do you still talk to Nick? Occasionally. Do you miss Nick? I mean, it's never fun to lose a friend or to lose touch with a friend, so I mean, of course I miss him sometimes, and we'll probably do some things in the future and, catch up. I miss Nick. Well, I'm sorry, Amelia. I mean, you can contact Nick. He has a Twitter and stuff. Feel free to contact him. Are you free this weekend? I need a date to the movies. This was posted 6 months ago, so I'm a little behind, but I am free. If there's another movie you want to see, let me know. I'll even pay. You're gay. It's not really a question. #Chezz has a baby. I mean, I did lose a little weight recently, so maybe? I don't know. How long did it take you to make the Avalon playthrough? We would record for several hours a day, just playing through the game and, talking and whatever, just, doing the world. And then, as the episodes went on, they got a little bit longer and also required a lot more editing. See, I'm sitting outside and people walk by occasionally. I'm not confident enough to just keep talking as they walk by. They're just like walking their dog. Then they stop and the dog like takes a dump right there, like right behind me, behind this fence. You can kind of see through the fence, I mean, you can't really tell right here, but you can kind of see through the fence at an angle. So it's just weird to like watch them watching their dog take a dump while I'm talking about Wizard 101, So sometimes I have to take a pause. But as the episodes went on, they got a little bit longer and required more editing just because I got more ambitious and tried new things. I'd say average 6 to 7 hours of editing per episode, and it was 28 episodes. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. It's one of my the things I'm most proud of. And then the Avalon song and the best of are a completely different story. Those took a really long time, especially the best of. But I spent a lot of time on it, and hopefully it shows. What's your favorite part about making a Wizard 101 video? My favorite thing about making Wizard 101 videos, and just videos in general, is you guys. the whole reason I make videos in general, especially at this point, is I want to entertain people. I want to make people laugh. I want to inspire people. I want to put a smile on someone's face, even if it's not through videos. Just in general, just talking to people, or, you know, going into Twitch chats and talking, literally, you know, whatever I can do to make someone laugh, make someone smile, make someone's day. That's kind of my dream. And it's just, you know, filmmaking and videos happens to be the way that I do it best, or at least I feel that I do it best. So my favorite part about making videos is seeing you guys' comments, or seeing you guys like quote videos, or say that it made you laugh, or saying like I inspired you to make videos, anything like that. Literally, it's the reason I do this, is because I like to see you guys be happy because of something I made, or to be inspired by something I made. You can't get better than that. You can't have a better feeling than that. That feels amazing, and I can't thank every single one of you enough for supporting me, despite my many absences, despite my many disappearances, despite some of the weird stuff I've put up on this channel. I can't thank you enough for still subscribing, still watching, and still, like, being happy and laughing at my weird self. The doggies! That pretty much wraps up the Q&A anyways. It's getting really windy, and it's getting dark. I'm gonna show you my doggies. Ah, don't smell it. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up the Q&A. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments, and I want to continue this. I want to keep making Q&A videos. As I said, I'm going to be creating a new channel where I can express myself and do weird stuff all the time, where I won't take hiatuses and leave for many months because it'll be doing something I enjoy. But I'll let you know when I make it what the name will be. You can subscribe. Just let me know if you'd want to see vlogs or certain skits, what kind of things you'd be interested in, and also leave me a comment for the next Q&A. Yeah. Peace.